Hey Robbie, after a difficult few years, I'm sure you're pleased to get a new contract with Linfield.
Yeah, over the moon, Jonathan. I've had to probably be patient, and as you say, I've had a few injuries, been frustrating. So I'm just delighted to get the opportunity to stay for another season and go and right some wrongs.
Obviously, the injuries are well documented. You've had a really tough time on and off the pitch. When you came back and scored that last goal, you could see how the supporters really sort of took to you. I mean, how much did that mean to you that day?
Yeah, no, it's been class. As I said previously in an interview, the support I've had from the club, the board, the fans, the boys in there, it's been unbelievable. And I say the faith that people have put in me and the respect they've shown me, I want to repay that, and to get the opportunity to hopefully do that now next season is unbelievable. And it's kind of all I've wanted. The dark days and whatever else, that's what kind of drove me on, the chance to stay here at this unbelievable football club and go and be successful. But no, I'm just delighted.
Obviously, we talked off camera there. You haven't really had a proper pre-season since you came to the club, so it's a chance to really. That's what's going to get you going for next year.
Yeah, definitely. It's always difficult trying to come in the middle of a season when the boys are flying fit and they're match sharp, and obviously the length of time I had been out wasn't ideal. But I tried to be as a good a professional as I could around the place. Working tirelessly every day, and trying to set an example to the boys as well of what it takes to be a professional footballer with injuries. And I've probably not contributed on the pitch as much as I would have liked, and that's well documented. But I've tried to contribute in other ways by being good around the place, good professional, and a bounce board and a good teammate.
You mentioned your teammates there. A lot of them have had your back, let's just say.
Yeah, no, listen, I've said it before that the change room in there is unbelievable, and listen, them boys have been in the trenches with me the last however long it's been, and there's days where they've just took me by the scruff and pulled me through it, and there's been days where I've done the same for them. So no, listen, it's been well documented how good the change room is in there, and listen, every single one of them boys has a special place in my heart. So I'm just delighted to be able to continue the working relationship, if you like, and try and go and be successful again next year.
And apart from obviously staying fit and healthy, any goals you're setting for next year, or just to get on the pitch and see where it takes you?
Yeah, listen, I've kind of learned that not to scope things, I suppose, not to be superstitious or whatever, but whenever you've had the 2 years I've had, you don't want to put too much pressure on anything. For me, it's just about being fit, being able to contribute, and whether that's 1 minute or 90 minutes, I'll give it my all and see where it takes us. But I think you're judged by how successful you are at Linfield. So for me, personal accolades and whatever don't really matter. As long as we're successful and go on and hopefully bring back 58 next year. That's the main goal.
Well, obviously everybody's happy to see you back and fit and well, and see you back in the blue shirt next season. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Jonathan.